Mama, that's all I really want. Okay. Anxiety. Like, sharp. Yo, fuck. No. Man, like, how do I start it off? It's like I'm having everything's easy. If I'll just ramble through it, I understand. It's just like the starting point. 1, 2. Aski sabe peja. Why such a giving after? Askamani. Yo. Two, one. Yo, net fella for future reference, this is my first video. Sello Lulamile Letsosa. I'm a rapper, and I'm gonna be using this platform to not necessarily react to my songs, but more so explain them in depth, because I can't react to my songs. I wrote what I wrote, but I feel like rappers operate under a veil of silence, well, rap is vocal as it is, but rappers operate under a veil of poetry. Yes, it's like, damn it, that was beautiful. But then again, as I was saying, rappers operate under a veil of poetry, because they say what they say, you hear what they say, but sometimes you don't know what they mean by what they say. And then I operate that way, so I feel like this is a nice platform for me to, I guess, explain my lyrics a little better. And now I'm more of a writer than everything, so I feel like my lyrics, they're not complicated per se, they're just they need to be explained. I've decided to bring these out to emphasize my point. I'm more of a writer than anything. And the funny thing, I started writing when I was like 11, but then again, back then I was like more of a houseman, and it was embarrassing. So, man, askis. Honali, ntengwe qetangwe nahan. Social, kinekile napanyaza lisia. Ne shapa boy bandinyana. Ntana tsishwa. And then bolecha ne badula ba laga ka daidi. I understand. Ho shapa ki bua ka yona ke. And then what I would do was I would write a lot of stuff, and then I would tear it out and then get flash up a get chase. And then I'm going to say I'm confident to never connect and save. I understand from like to the bonangi. So it's sharp like you just did. So I use an trick that I'm with it. I just recorded it, it's fine. I use that one. But then again, I keep really bored almost. Or internally sharp like well. Okay. That was easy. But then again, I wrote in this book when I was like, my 16, 17, when I started getting a lot more comfortable, right? So this is the first book I saved of all the books. And then in my second book, and this is my second book. I think I was more like in matric, my 17, yeah. I was, underground. I was in matric. When I outing Kevin, his name's Kevin. Rap name Yaki K-Verb. I wrote like the underground verse at Ketangwe Bon. It was like a fantasy of mine. So that's why I could pull up matric. And then in my third book, the Inan. So it's like my first year, my 18, 19, so right, A1, patiently waiting. It was 18. Patiently waiting. And then my fourth book, Faith. All of me I was nearly 2019 ka December. In Cape Town. Check it some Waluto. And then in my fifth one came last year. No, get 2020. My fifth one. Because I wrote the message in this book. The message is a song Eganto, Who Let Me Be. I'ma react to it like maybe on my third video. The message. I wrote it here. And then in my sixth book, I started it last year, but I'm currently busy with it right now. Entitled Boy Meets World, and yeah. So I bought my manuscript to prove the point I made before, but I'm more of a writer than I am a rapper, right? So everything I've written in here, these are all my fantasies, these are all my dreams, all my experiences, and I feel like I don't, or rather I really write from a general point of view. So my songs are most likely to be misunderstood, and I want that to be rectified on this platform, right? That's the point of the whole platform. And yeah, I think I'm gonna start rambling. So thank you for joining me. If you've made it this far, I am really grateful. It's been like tricky being used to the camera and whatnot, but I'll leave the link to my music in the thingy below, like the description, and you're free to comment on anything, wabo. I won't force you guys to subscribe. I don't like the people who do that, wabo. So yeah, that's it. Akna outro as it is right now, so we'll figure that out as Nakwente, because I'm gonna be here for a long time, wabo. I'll so late. So with that being said, thank you and peace. Sharp. Yo, I feel like I left out two essential things at the beginning of the video. I introduced myself as Sello, but that's my actual name. My rap name goes Stroya. There's little significance to the name actually. I was given to it by my friend, one of my closest friends in high school, and he meant it in like he meant it literally and figuratively, right? From a literal point of view, I would always fuck up his things. Like, I would break his rulers, I would break his pencils, best like wrestling, and then double like sagola jeresi, all that kind of stuff. So, niki destroy and Twitter high in that aspect, from like a literal aspect. But then again, from like a figurative aspect, I would help him out a lot. Into his needs. Sometimes he would sleep over and I'd help him out in your poetry and like Buddy Hamlet, it was Shakespeare and whatnot. We were both terrible at goals, or with goals. I mean, but I was better. I would talk to girls, but I would never date them. But like, I talked to them, so he would think, or rather he would exaggerate. No, yo, that man injonga yabo, yo mafia yam, Stroya when. So like, I guess like the name Stroya, it correlates with what I do, right? Because it instills a lot of confidence in me, and I feel like he's so I guess the name's befitting. Secondly, I feel like I didn't put too much emphasis on my music and where y'all can find it. It's on Audio Mac. I'm pushing 500 streams right now, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm pushing like 200 streams on YouTube, so I'm grateful for that as well. I released it sometime in January, like at the beginning of the year, and if I invite a shop, considering this was my first one, I advertised. I released something before that, but so yeah, I'll be releasing To Let Me Be. There are like 4 tracks to it, and then maybe I'll read a couple of lines from my books, and we'll just see how it goes. But for now, this is it, and it goes.